everyone, what's up? Welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Chloe. It's finally time. Holiday season is here. Finally, holiday makeup season. I have an idea. I want to keep it on the simpler side, but I also want to make it look like put a ton of effort into it, which knowing me, I mean, there will be, but so I'm not going to bore you with a longer intro. Let's just jump right in and get started. I'm going to start off with my Milani eyeshadow primer. Oh my god, that was so much. I'm gonna use that for both eyes. Seriously, can't get over the texture of this stuff. I love it. It's so like silky. I think I'm gonna stick to a warm tone version. You can definitely switch the colors up yourself and do a cool tone version. I got this really cute brush set. Not that I needed more eye brushes, but I'm gonna go in and use one of them. I don't wanna use them because they're so pretty and new, but this is the perfect fluffy brush. I am going in my BH Cosmetics palette. I'm not even gonna attempt to say that. It's neutral. It's a neutral palette. I'm gonna go in on a really fat, fluffy brush with this nice transition shade. Oh my god. Okay. I am gonna take this starting in my crease. I'm just gonna buff it in there. I am not feeling the best today. I got my booster and my flu shot at the same time yesterday. So if I seem a little like blech, that's why. I just feel weak. I'm not sick. Go and get your boosters, y'all, if you're eligible and if you haven't yet, just to protect you and everyone around you. I feel like I do want to do kind of a sculpted look. I'm gonna just lightly wing this out just to set myself up for success here, just in case, because even if I don't do it, it'll be okay. Honestly, I've been wanting to shave off the tails of my eyebrows for a really long time so I can get an even better, I'm gonna go in with my E.l.f. Mad for Matte palette. I'm gonna take this shade in here. I'm gonna take it on my outer corner. Oh, yep, I am gonna wing this out a bit more. Just lightly, making sure not to go overboard with it and connecting the line between these two. I am just gonna keep a clean, fluffy brush on hand to go through and blend everything in as needed. I'm gonna go in with my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. I'm gonna go in with this shade in here. I'm going to take this right in the outer corner. This one's not gonna be as blended out as the other one. I'm just layering darker, warm toned browns over top of each other to continue deepening up the crease, just slowly but surely. Or the crease, the outer corner. I'm actually really happy with that. I think it is deep enough. So I'm gonna go in with my Stila Eyes Are the Window. I think it's literally Eyes Are the Window shadow palette, but then it says Soul. I think it's called Eyes Are the Window. I don't know, guys. You tell me. It doesn't say To the Soul. It just says Soul randomly. Taking a flat brush in the shade Kitten here. Okay, so I am taking this on the inner 2/3 and I'm creating kind of a mock cut crease. It is not gonna stay this way all day because obviously I'm not using a concealer underneath to keep that shape in there, but for now. I'm taking that fluffy brush I've been using to blend everything out and really lightly just go along the edge. I love this shade so much. Okay, I've changed my mind. I wanna keep this look really blended. I'm gonna go in with the fluffy brush I've been using and I'm gonna go in and blend it out. I'm gonna go in with my Morphe Jeffree Star palette, going in this chunky gold glitter. I am gonna pick up very small amounts because again, I want this to be blended. I don't want it to be like a chunk of glitter. You see how much is on my brush? Not a lot. I'm going to really lightly just start tapping this. The effect I want from this is that when I turn my head, these glitters catch the light. And I'm keeping this in the same area that I applied Kitten, which is the shimmer shade underneath. I got a coffee warmer for Christmas. It's amazing. This coffee for about an hour. I'm a sipper. And so this mug warmer is the greatest thing ever. The mug is actually really warm. Okay, I can't decide if I want to do eyeliner or not. So I'm gonna think about it while I do my brows. I always go in and use the same thing for my brows, of course. I'm taking my NYX the brow glue. I love this stuff so much. I've still really been into the fluffy brow look, and this does a really good job. Just gonna curl my eyelashes a little bit. We're gonna put lashes on, but I always like to curl my own to prep them for that. They blend in a bit better. Okay, I'm gonna go back in my Shade and Light palette. I'm gonna go in with this darker shade here on this brush. I am too lazy to get up and grab some tape. Also, I don't want this to be that harsh. This is my workaround eyeliner. I just have a little post-it note here. I'm gonna take it, line it up. I have actually never done this, so do I really know how much this is gonna work out? No, but in theory, it should, right? It did. Just a slight wing effect. You can see that it's not a crazy difference, but it does add a little bit. Okay, I might actually use that trick a little bit more because it doesn't give as crisp of a line as tape would have, but it's definitely still there. I am jumping all over the place here, but I am gonna go in with my Colourpop Brow Gel. I have it in the shade Blonde. I'm just going to lightly, because my brows are kind of stuck to my face and I don't want to loosen them off of it. This is gonna be me filling my brows in, honestly. I'm gonna go in with my L'Oreal Infallible Concealer. I have this guy in the shade Vanilla 355. I really don't need that much. I feel like a beauty blender picks this concealer up a little bit too much, so I like to go in with a little brush. And I gotta be careful in my outer corner here to make sure I don't ruin the blend I've created. And this is like too light, of course, so I'm gonna take a little bit of my Laura Gellar foundation powder. I have it in the shade Light. Taking that same brush, and I'm gonna set it with this to just help it match my skin a little bit more. And you guys can actually see a little bit better on camera how bright it is than in person. In person, it doesn't look as bad as on camera. It's like, obviously you want your under eye to be a little bit brighter. You want it, you know, to be brightened, but not as much as this concealer like does it for me. Like it does it, like it's like bright. Back in with the shade from the e.l.f. palette, taking this under my lash line. Trying to keep it as close to my lash line as possible. I don't want to smoke it out too much yet. I'm looking up at nothing right now and praying for the best. I'm gonna go back in with a little bit of Kitten, and I'm gonna take it on my inner corner. You see that? You see that? You see that? Love it. I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. jkissa Pride palette with this red in here. On this really tiny angled brush, I'm gonna take this in my waterline because I want a little pop of color. If you have a red liner, that would be even better. I am just working with what I have. I hope this looks on purpose and not like my eye is just bleeding. We're taking a risk here, but hopefully a risk that will be worth it. It looks a little bit like I just have bloody eyes, but let's put some lashes on. I'm hoping lashes will solve all of my problems here. Doing a layer of mascara first. I'm using my e.l.f. Lash It Loud. I'm getting my lash lift this week. I am so excited about it. I've really been loving these like soft layered Ardell lashes recently. I am gonna take my Ardell 424s. And when I put them on, I'm going to put them a little farther on my outer corner so it gives more of that fox eye effect. So I'm just going to pop those on really quick and I'll be right back. We've got before and after. I love these lashes so much. They're so pretty. I am going to take my Smith & Colt black felt tip liner. I am using this one because it is a kind of faded black. It is not super strong and pigmented. And I like to use felt tip for the inner corner little cat eye thing, which is what I'm gonna go in and do. I am going to start it from the edge of my eyelash. You can really see where the eyelashes start because I started them a little bit farther out. So this will help soften the line between where the lash band starts and stops. Already, that looks so much better. There is a reason I didn't put eyeliner on my entire lid, because I don't want it to look like I'm wearing eyeliner, so I'm trying to keep that when doing the inner corner, if that makes sense. Like, obviously it's gonna look a little bit like I'm wearing eyeliner when I'm putting eyeliner on. That's as good as it's gonna get. As I went in and made it so much darker. I'm gonna go back in with my BH Cosmetics palette. I'm taking this same shade I was using before here. I am gonna smoke out my lower lash line even more. I'm going to start on the outer corner because I want it to be mostly smoked out there, and then I will slightly drag it in a little bit more. I'm kind of connecting it with the top as well. I'm gonna use a powder blush from my BH Cosmetics palette. What? A powder blush? I can't believe it either. This powder blush up here. Okay, this is a pigmented color, so I am gonna start off so lightly, just tapping. I'm gonna take it up a little bit here, just up my temples a tiny, tiny bit. And then once I've got most of the product off, then I'll go in a little bit more aggressively and blend. I guess if I look like Rudolph, it's okay. This is a Christmas look. Or holiday, I'm sorry. It's kind of a Christmas look. I'm sorry to those of you who do not celebrate Christmas. Blend it out. Okay, wait, this blush color is so pretty. I've literally never used it before. It's like the perfect winter rosy cheeks. You know, it looks like I just like walked outside in the cold and my cheeks are all flush. I'm gonna take my MAC Soft and Gentle right at the tops of my cheekbones. Taking it up a little bit. I'm gonna take my Nars Lagoona bronzer and I'm gonna keep this really, really soft and blended. Okay, I think we just have lips. I just have this little sample here of MAC's red lip in the shade Cockney. But first, we should exfoliate. So I'm taking my e.l.f. lip exfoliator. All right, now I'm gonna go in with my little MAC sample. I do not have a red lip liner and it's killing me. I need to go get one, honestly, ASAP. But when I tell you I literally just started wearing red lips this weekend, true. So I'm going to line my lips with this first, and I'm taking just this tiny little brush. I'm gonna round my Cupid's bow out like I usually do. This one's got a little sparkle to it too. There's something about a red lip that is just so powerful. I love it. I'm obsessed. I hate that we have to wear masks and I can't wear lipstick like this every day. I would. All right, you guys, that is look complete. The lips completely transformed this look, to be honest. I am really happy with the way that this turned out. I might actually wear it as my holiday look, honestly. You could totally just ditch the red and do this as like a New Year's Eve look because it's got that perfect amount of like sparkle and glitter. You can totally tweak this look to your taste and your style. Overall, I love it. I think it's very pretty. I wanted to keep it a little bit more neutral on the eyes because I knew I wanted to do a bold red lip, but that is just my preference and what I was going for. I'll zoom you guys in and give you a nice little close-up so you can see the details of the eye makeup. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope everyone has really happy holidays. Make sure to subscribe down below if you haven't already, and leave me a like because it really helps me out. I'll see you guys in the next one.